The 19th century saw the East Midland county of Nottinghamshire's population increase rapidly. There was an increased demand for clean water for domestic use and for the knitting and lace industries. River sources were becoming increasingly polluted with epidemics of cholera and typhoid occurring. Although the causes were not fully understood, it became recognised that the water condition was a contributing factor. The corporation's water department engineer, Marriott Ogle Tarbottom, proposed the building of several new pumping stations to take water from wells that were underground within Bunter sandstone. These stations included Papplewick pumping station, built in 1884 at a cost of £51,000. The station is in the north of the county of Nottinghamshire on a 4-acre landscaped site. The engine house is entered from a fine porch, and at the heart of the elegant Victorian building are two James Watt & Company beam engines that are believed to be the last the company built. The water is raised from a well cut through sandstone to a water-bearing area 200 feet beneath the surface. The engines are powered by 6 hand-stoked Lancashire boilers. Firing the boiler, maintaining the correct water level and steam pressure is a skilled operation. 2,000 tonnes of coal was used each year, and all the coal and ash was moved by hand. The steam from the boilers is piped into 46-inch vertical engine cylinders, insulated and clad with mahogany strip and polished brass bands. The supply of water is produced from Bunter sandstone beds common throughout Nottinghamshire. 20% of Bunter sandstone's volume is made up of interconnected spaces, acting as an effective filter and sponge, storing vast quantities of very pure water. The engine beam can be seen from the uppermost floor, pivoting on heavy bearings. A copper-topped pump rod is connected to the beam at the opposite end to the cylinders. This is fitted into a 21-inch tube that reaches 200 feet to the well in the underlying Bunter sandstone. The pump rods lifted 1.5 million gallons of water to a large covered-over reservoir on the surface each day. The speed of pumping is controlled by Watt's patent governor. A large flywheel maintains a regular rhythm, and the condensed steam from the pumps is released into a cooling pond outside. The installation costs for the equipment were less than the contract price, and with Victorian enthusiasm the surplus was used to decorate the building. The cast iron supporting columns are painted in corporation green and are infilled with brass in the shape of fish, bulrushes and other water plants. Gilded pelicans are at the top and the caps filled with stylised water lilies. Ornate paraffin lamps provided light. The building also has exquisite stained glass windows, making the pumping station a true temple of steam. These continue the water theme, many showing different water plants. The exterior of the building is also attractive, built in Mansfield and Burwell brick with terracotta decorations. The Gothic roofs are in 2-colour slate with ornate ironwork as finishing touches. The cooling pond is a fountain which was used to help cool the boiler water and add a decorative touch. From 1969, electric pumps in this building on the same site have pumped the water, but the well is the original one used over 100 years ago.